everybody, welcome back to Divided Kingdoms. I am Rage Panda Pajamas. You could also call me Sierra. And I'm your game master for this one. Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi to the Dum-Dums.
I'm a dum-dum. I play dum-dum, and I do dum-dum things.
It's true.
I mean, Andy, I play Venric.
Hi, I'm Checkers. I play Cole.
Oh, Daniel plays Anarchy. He's not here right now.
I am Enigma. I play Gil, and I be cutting it close sometimes when we be doing the sessions. I'm here, but I be on that line, baby. Woo!
Yes, and Anakir will not be here for today's stream because Daniel is busy celebrating getting older in New York. So I wanted Daniel to spend time having fun and not having to worry about this today. So hi, Daniel, because I know Daniel's listening.
Bitch.
Happy birthday!
Oh, okay. So last time, pull up my notes again. Last time, we had a interesting altercation with the council visitor, as the group came to confront them about Anakir being taken away, essentially kidnapped in the middle of the night. And we got to see Anakir being talked to about what's going on, where she's going, and why she was being kidnapped. And just a quick little retcon, when she tried to summon a animal messenger in order to message the rest of the group, she was actually unable to use her magic. And we'll talk about it again once Daniel is back and we have Anakir back. But I just wanted to make that clear real quick. And yeah, so the group is going to... They asked for a teleportation circle the next day, which they're going to get. They're going to have to go and meet up with the council, at least a couple of the council members, to get teleported over to Lowguard in order to try to catch up with Anakir. So, you guys know where you guys actually stopped? Where'd you end up?
I think we teleported and just stopped.
We were on our way to Lowguard.
I think you guys just left the council.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Our goalpost was to Lowguard. Like, that's
Yeah.
where we were supposed to go.
But you guys had some time that they needed to prepare the teleportation circle first. So you have some time to prepare before you have to leave. So if there are any loose ends you guys want to tie up before you leave, you have that chance.
Gil would just want to say bye to everybody again.
Yeah, I would probably stop by my parents' house and just say, hey, I'm heading out again.
Yeah. Make sure you talk to them. You show love to the folks at home.
Oh, is there any way that I could send, like, a gift to the council? Because I think Cole feels bad about losing his cool during the meeting.
Oh, that's right. Yes. If you want to give like a financial contribution to the council, or like to be like, hey, I'm so like here's some money for the orphanage, you know, that is totally okay.
That seems like a reasonable amount for that.
Yeah, you could like sign it the dudes that mouthed off to you yesterday, and that's now your group name.
Panda, question before we
Yes.
end up leaving, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I have a quick word with Bodger, because I wanted to just run it by him, like, hey man, because you know he's a worldly guy, to let him know the situation. Like, hey, listen, worst case scenario, yeah, I'm probably not coming back.
Okay. Yeah, you can totally go and talk to Bodger. I imagine at this point it's like later in the day, since the meeting was like at noon. So this is a little later in the day, and he's probably ready to close up. So you catch him right before he closes.
Dad!
Oi!
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna wake you up too. Listen. Going on an adventure. Although I don't necessarily know what it is that we'll find over there, but this is one of those goodbyes. Just in case.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Just, send a letter or something before you go in.
You don't happen to have anything in the back of the tavern that maybe you were holding for a rainy day? I'm asking if maybe maybe you have your old warhammer somewhere, or is it?
Your warhammer is no better than mine.
Aye, but it's the sentiment, isn't it?
All right. He's gonna walk to the back, and I mean, it's not like it was like in the back room or anything. It was up on the wall. So he just walks
That's
up
exactly
to it,
where I imagined it would be.
pulls it off, gets out a rag, dusts the shit off because he doesn't dust. There's shards of it's dirty as hell. So he cleans it off real quick and hands you his old axe. And what does it look like?
Damn, I did not think of this. It is probably the same size as the Warhammer that I got. But it's like black with gold inlay, and the handle is red, and it has like a nice. Andy, what's a strong wood?
Ebony, teak.
Ebony. There you go. Ebony wood with a red leather handle. Or the grit part of it. I don't know if this.
And it looks a little weathered too, because it has been used. And it's been a while since he's hung it up and put it away. But yeah, now you've got your dad's old warhammer.
Yeah, now I can change the name of it to Bodger's Warhammer.
There you go. Okay, so yeah, you get your nice little warhammer. Are you gonna go back and talk to Arwen after last night's shenanigans?
Yeah. Oh wait, part of the question I wanted to add on to him was that if he knew anything about like the next kingdom over that maybe he'd want to give us a heads up about.
That's a heavy subject. As you know, I was part of the recent battles, and now that we are in a kind of tentative, peaceful time, it's been nice to not have to worry about it. But yeah, they're very religious people over there. Most of their warriors were clerics, paladins, and it's very much just very different ideals in Anost. They believe very hard in the gods and their control of the world and faith, while we believe in our own destinies and our own lives, and that's why the council was created in Vizadar originally, all those years ago, is because we wanted to give the power to the people and not to the gods.
Gil has like in the little recipe book that he got, he took a little page just to write down these notes. Bunch of soft-stooled nerds.
Don't underestimate them for sure. It's not that we don't believe in the gods. We do. We know the gods exist, but we don't put all of our faith into them. We believe in our power as well.
Aye.
And also, the good hard work. He gets a hammer, just throws it back into the fire.
Don't worry, Bodger. I won't let him die.
Oh, you're here.
I was just hanging out. I mean, we gotta wait for you. We're going together.
Fuckers, quiet.
He just sidles up to him.
Hanging out by the door, you know.
You know, Venom, you need to start giving a wee bit of warning there.
Nah.
Motherfucker's real sneaky.
I
So
know.
quiet.
Aye. Good friend, but damn.
Never know when he's here.
Aye.
All right. Well, keep an eye on each other, and if you're about to go into any big battles, don't forget, health potion's your friend. And send a letter to let me know before and after.
I will do. He also writes another note, like, we are leaving, and then puts it on the table.
I'm gonna go put this on the fridge. So I remember.
Can I ask Arwen the same stuff?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I don't know what they know that maybe we don't, or just like a heads up that they could give us about these other places.
So at this point, she's at the tavern, you know, running things. So you head up into the lady's stash, and
By the way, every time that I walk through the door, it's not just like a it's a doom.
yeah,
Like the cartoon door flies open. And Arwen!
There's a couple of pictures that are like were on the wall that like have like that sun stain there, and they just decided to remove them because they kept falling down, but the outline is still there where the pictures used to be. And you like you could feel the whole room just kind of poof when you walk in. And she's just like she was standing there like shining a cup, and then she's like, "Yes, Gil."
Me and the lads are gonna go on a wee bit of an adventure.
Oh, we're going after Anakir?
I-
I mean, he came and told me that she disappeared, so I was assuming. I put it all together.
Listen, I'm a heavy sleeper. Aye, we're gonna go after Louis Anna.
Okay.
Now, anything you can tell us of the Arwen, I'm not gonna lie to you. We're in a wee bit of a big mess. So it's not that wee. It's very large.
You didn't. What did you say at the council?
No, we didn't say nothing. Did we, Venric? Where'd he go?
He's so sneaky.
Shite, he left me alone.
I'm not gonna lie to Arwen. I'm just using coal to hide. Just
that seems about right.
We were very respectable ambassador. Cole, you tell her.
I mean, we were mostly respectable. Tried to be. I may have been slightly angry a little bit.
Look, I know some of the council members can be a little bristly. I mean, you're not gonna like every person in politics. You're not.
I don't trust that fucking, what was his name?
Rashad.
Rashad? Yeah, I don't trust that motherfucker.
And that's fine. You know, it's okay to be on your guard around it, but you gotta still treat him with respect.
Yeah. I kind of realized I had lost my cool.
He was elected, you know?
Yeah.
We did choose him. Well, I didn't, but his division chose him. So he has to have earned it somehow.
Yeah. To be fair, I am sending an apology letter with a decent amount of money. Let's say 100 gold.
That's pretty good.
See that, Arwen? Donations. Doing our part.
Money talks. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. I think that'll be a really good move on your part.
And a basket. All paid for by Cole. He's so generous.
Of what?
Of what,
Yeah,
Cole?
of what?
Gil just looks over. Yeah, about what? What do you?
Benrick is sneaking out to go steal a basket and a bunch of food and flowers.
Get some like canned stuff. That they love that. Like, you know, just jars of like preserves.
Canned stuff, you see? Cole, listen, I need you to roll with this.
Oh, okay. I'm rolling with it.
Get it, lad? It's also a rock joke.
Oh, yeah, Rolling
Ah.
Stone gathers no moss, I guess.
Hey, we need to take.
If he's volunteering you for stuff, you don't have to do it.
No, he's fine. Look at him, right?
Cole is visibly nervous. Should we be?
Alright, I'm just trying to take the twigs off his pebbles. Come on. It's like the stick out your ass, but he's a rock.
Arwen's just like looks at you dumbfounded at that, and they're just like, all right, okay.
I think Cole just walks away.
What did you? So all right, what did you come here for other than to tell me you're off?
Yeah, no, we're leaving. We might die, cause essentially, not sure if you exactly picked up on this. We lads is there people in the tavern?
There's probably like your regulars, but that's it.
I whisper in her. The lass is a princess.
Oh, I mean, yeah, we talked about that last night. You really like forgot everything, huh? Didn't you?
Yeah, you know, with everything happening, one track mind. I'm thinking of just when we get there.
She's not really a princess, you know that, right? She's the lady, you know,
Aye.
like.
In lady of a house, in that princess.
Yeah, sure.
Is that not?
No.
Hey, listen, politics, not exactly my strong suit.
That's fair. You know what? You're right. So, are you trying to ask me something, or?
Is there anything that we should watch out for while we're out there? Something that we don't know about?
It's a mining city, a lot of precious stones and gems, so a lot of rough and tumble people there. I'm not sure. I mean, just be careful about anosed people there. Golverithica, for the most part, is still its own thing, but they still fly the banner of Anos. So, I just be really careful around Anos people. They're pretty high strung.
Aye. Will do. Also, you lot be careful. The council let slip some things that maybe times to come will be a wee bit more dangerous than they are now. I don't know. But just, you know, everyone here, just make sure you take care of yourselves.
Oh, now I've got 4 new mouths to feed, so...
But they're doing so well!
It's true. Honestly, the place is cleaner than I could ever imagine.
Aye.
I'm very impressed.
And you can send them out on errands as well.
That's true. That's true. I mean, you know what? Maybe I'll set up a doomsday pack. I think that's what I'll do. I'll set up. She gets a notebook, starts writing things down. I'm gonna make a list of just in case we have to evacuate. Oh, we could just pick up and move. All right.
Aye.
Maybe we could go to that place though. You got the tavern. We'll figure it out.
Aye, our business partners, aye. And if we need to make it our own, we make it our own.
Maybe we just build a tavern in the middle of the road.
Aye, that's exactly what I was suggesting.
Outside
Not
the city.
taking it from someone else.
They're just going back and forth about like all these ideas and everything they can do. Venric, what would you sneak off to do?
Steal a basket.
Why are you stealing? You have so much money.
I spent so much money yesterday.
You gonna go try to steal a basket somewhere?
I feel like the basket's the easiest thing.
I
There's
mean,
just
there
a-
is like a market with like, you know, food and everything out. There's probably like a basket with like 3 or 4 apples left in it, but otherwise mostly empty.
I'm taking it. And then I'll go pick flowers.
Just for funsies, give me a sleight of hand check, but I have a feeling you're way too high level for me
It'd be
to.
really funny if he fails it though on a basket.
I rolled a 11 for a 21.
Yeah, you're able to swipe it real quick, no problem. You do leave the apples behind, right? Though, like, or do you
Oh,
take the apples?
you take the apples too.
Got all the apples too. All right, cool.
I said I was gonna give them food and flowers, so
You Aladdin style quickly pick up the basket and walk away without even pausing.
It's my basket.
There are many like it, but this one is mine.
Do you go meet up with the rest of the group, or are you gonna keep stealing stuff?
I might grab like a piece of like a loaf of bread and then pick flowers on my way back to where I think they might be.
Give me another sleight of hand check. I want to do something fun.
Uh-huh. 15 for 25.
Okay, yeah, you're able to get away. Damn. I was gonna make a Javert moment. Yes, I was gonna have a guy follow him for the rest of the campaign because he stole a loaf of bread. I still might. I don't know. We'll see. All right, yeah, you got a couple of things. You filled up your little basket, and get back to the group. And the guys, Arwen and Gil are still going back and forth about this. The conversation starts to wind down because a couple more patrons start to come in, and Arwen's like, all right, gotta stop talking about the future. I gotta actually work now.
I kind of settle in next to Cole, and I just kind of raise the basket up to him. I'm like, this basket.
Oh, thanks. This should work well.
In my mind, he handed it to him without looking at him, just slowly.
Yep.
Basket. Yeah, just, he's raising his hands just right there. So the basket is within eye shot, but not making eye contact.
Standing straight, looking straight ahead. Basket appears from below screen, below frame. Whoop. Yep. Beautiful. I love it.
Gil, should we add one of your signature ales or several to this wonderful basket Cole acquired?
Aye, that we can.
Oh, it's good advertisement.
All right. So yeah, Arwen's like, all right, fine. We'll give you this one.
We got a lot of different mixed drinks, but it's the one ale that made by hand.
The next one, you have to pay for it, Gil. She hands you a bottle.
Why?
We gotta make money.
Aye, but we're doing fine. It's for like 5 people.
You don't do the math.
I put down 1 gold.
She slides it right into her pocket.
Without even looking.
It's not even good for the tavern. It's just a tip.
It's for her.
Eyes fixed on Gil, slides into her apron.
Gil slowly starts back. Okay, we'll go. Love you too, Arwen. You're gonna go now.
Bye-bye.
By the way, if I die, tell Venon's parents I said bye.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll let them know.
Aye.
Are you guys going to go see Venric's parents before you leave?
I didn't necessarily need to roleplay it. It was just going to be a quick, hey, I'm out again.
Oh, you didn't want me to do the voice again? I see how it is.
I mean, if you want to.
Oh, God, I forgot. Oh, no.
Venric, don't forget your sweater. She gives you a sweater.
No.
Thanks, Mom.
And
Does
your
the
mittens.
We're going east, not north.
And your scarf.
Okay.
I don't know what it's like over there. I've never left. I bet it's what. Send pictures. Draw.
What's...
Draw pictures.
Send renders.
I'm good with my hands. I don't know if I'm good at drawing. I apparently need to find artist supplies.
Yes, now you need cartographer supplies. Yeah. Yeah, so mom and dad say bye, give you a couple of silly things that you don't need, like all parents do. Or at least
Watch for deer.
don't talk to the deer, because sometimes the horns, you just don't feed the wildlife.
Gil looks at Cole, like cracks his knuckles, and then makes the face of like, oh yeah, we'll watch out for deer.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
I blanked that from my
Deer
memory.
better watch out for us.
You get a long rest before you go back to the council, so
Oh shit.
if you guys want to go ahead and get your long rest. In case you guys used anything, I just wanted to give you that opportunity.
Do I still have the sniffles?
I would say you're feeling a lot better
Oh.
today, especially with what that soup and the tea. You probably had some more tea the next morning. So that way, you're not feeling so bad, but you're definitely feeling better. Probably more like bad allergies at this point. Cole, real quick, do you try to commune with Sehanin tonight?
Yes.
Is there anything that you would like to try to ask or talk about?
That is a good question. I think he would want to know if going directly to, what was it? The city where Anakir is being taken to.
I will never say it correctly.
Golvrithika.
He's going to want to know if that's the best path to take.
To go to Golvrithika?
Yeah.
Okay. You are not going to get a response tonight.
Damn it. Okay.
Damn, left on red. It's fucked up.
Right?
By your god.
What did I do?
On God, that's crazy.
Tell me how I can fix this.
The dice are telling the story today. By the way, Golvrithika is somebody made up Draconic, and so I took the name from Draconic, and it means cold mountain.
Oh, I'm gonna use the scarf. Let's go. I wonder if I can get my mom to actually knit me some stuff.
So you can wear it during the campaign?
Yeah.
So, the next morning, you guys, as usual, go get your continental breakfast. Y'all feel nice and refreshed, by the way, because you got to sleep on the nicest bed you probably have ever seen in your lives. Because you guys got the sweet life going on. Y'all bouged up a little bit. Thanks thanks to Anakir.
Thanks, Anakir.
I have a slight question for Venric. Uh-huh. What did we take?
Obviously the continental breakfast. We have that down
we did
pat.
the table thing. Yeah, we ran it back.
They probably
So
have
we
better
got breakfast
soaps and
for the rest of the
shampoos
day.
than ever before.
You got to take the soaps and shampoos.
If they had any kind of like membership cards laying around, those would have been swiped.
Mm-hmm.
The fanciest bottle of wine that we could get away with for when we meet up with Anakir again.
From the bar or from the in room?
In room, or if it's one of those places that are like, we have our wines on display, but they have like 1,000 bottles of wine, so they have to have like racks through the lobby. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we would have swiped one of those.
But
Do
here's
you
the
want
thing.
me to roll first to see if
Yeah,
I get
go ahead.
anything?
Well, if you're stealing stuff from the room, you don't need a roll.
I'm gonna be stealing from everywhere.
But if anything that you steal from outside the room, yes.
Okay, so bottle of wine will be a roll. Somebody's membership cards will be a roll, and I'll roll for the breakfast too because that's obviously not gonna be in the room. So wine is a 25.
Okay. Yep.
Membership cards is a 27.
Jesus.
And another 27 for the breakfast.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to grab as much. I mean, we've done this already, but we did essentially the same thing, where you guys just like put as much as you can in a bag of holding.
I'm gonna give some of that away on our way to the council. If I see anyone that's obviously just out on the street, I'm gonna just reach in the bag real quick and.
Oh, so like people
Yeah.
who are clearly impoverished.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. So not just anybody, because like this lady in like a nice robe getting ready to go shopping, and you're like,
I mean, I
"Waffle?"
might want to throw a waffle at her face. I don't know.
She's like, oh.
I like to picture him throwing them like frisbees, just like.
Hits her right in the face.
The rich people get the rich people get the frisbee waffles. The poor
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
get actual courtesy.
Oh no.
For the membership cards, do I even I do have deception. Okay. I was going to say, can I use the membership cards is going to be the real question, but
You're gonna have to memorize the name on the card, and the name is Doofenshmirtz.
The Doofenshmirtz?
The Doofenshmirtz.
My
What?
God.
Penny the platypus!
Esquire the Third. Doofenshmirtz Esquire the Third.
Yes!
So you'll have to remember that is your persona next time you use the...
I'm gonna have to practice a Doofenshmirtz.
If y'all make me make up names on the spot, it's gonna be stupid, okay?
I respect it, honestly.
Keep note of that, Andy, because we going back.
So you guys are walking on your way to the council this morning, the same building, throwing waffles at people, giving people who look like they might need some breakfast.
By the way, as we're doing that, Gil also is promoting the tavern.
Of
I think that goes without saying. Like any chance we get, just
I'm trying to like semi Robin Hood here, and he's turning it into a marketing opportunity.
remember to go to the lady's stash. We welcome all.
I gotta say, this is peak Enigma.
Listen, to be fair, we do our fair part of charity, okay?
it's true. It's true. You have money for charity. You have a basket.
Yeah, and this is why Arwen hates when I do shit like this, because she's like, we can't keep feeding people. We need to make money.
So as you approach the council doors again, this time it's just open. There's no closed door because the meeting is not in session right now. And you see a couple of people sitting there taking notes. There's a couple of people signing some paperwork. The council members that are there right now is Coins, Amity, and Umond. And then there are a couple of students that are working very hard on getting the circle finished for the teleportation.
Okay.
It's not quite done yet.
All right, so we got some time.
Yeah, you got a little bit of time if you want to go talk to one of the council members. Give them the basket.
Yeah, I think Cole immediately goes to whichever one seems like they were the nicest during the meeting.
Well, Amity is the member representing agriculture, food, and drink trade.
Oh.
And she is a satyr.
Oh, that's right. Hold on. Did I write her name?
Oh, interesting.
think I
Yes.
Is one of
I
them?
did.
Sorry, the one that looked at me when I was talking about having dreams. Is that one of those three?
Oh, the Warforged?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Harley is not here.
What was the name of the satyr again?
Amity. Amity.
Amity, that's right.
I did it.
Like Amityville.
Yeah.
Gil probably would have definitely yelled at her. Not like a fuck you do it, but like, how many?
She just like her ears perk up like, oh, hi. Continues signing some paperwork.
Gil's just here trying to make conversation with everybody.
So yeah, cool. Do you approach Amity?
Yeah. Cole just walks up, basket in hand. Hello, Amity, I believe. This is Cole. I don't know if you remember me from our meeting.
How could we forget?
Yeah. I must say I do apologize for my actions. I was very upset at the time, and I think I just wanted to make it up to you for the unpleasantness by offering you this basket of goodies as well as a donation to the local orphanage.
Oh, thank you. She'll grab the basket and the little note and hand it off to the person that was handing her letters. Can you take care of this real quickly for me? I'll finish signing all the paperwork in like 10. Give me 10. And they scurry off to go and take it to her office. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It didn't look great.
Yeah.
But understandable. Look, I get it. You're not you weren't in a good place. Your friend just disappeared. You didn't know what was going on. I would be equally pretty peeved. I know Rashad is bristly. He can be a really bad first impression, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure you know them better than we do.
Yeah, he unfortunately was also the one that had to go tell that soldier's family what had happened to him, so he was not in a great mood either.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we do appreciate that you agreed to set up transportation for us.
Oh yeah, I mean, you paid for it, so that helps. For sure.
Yeah.
And honestly, the students can always use more practice with these kinds of circles. Don't worry, we have a professor here to make sure, check their work, make sure that none of the runes are out of place, so you don't reappear with like a nose on the back of your head or anything crazy.
Oh, that's always good to hear, I guess.
Yeah, she's just like smiling.
He laughs nervously. All right. Well, how close are they to getting this finished for us?
Not much longer. If I would say probably another 5 minutes or so, maybe 10.
Oh,
We
okay.
gotta make sure again that it's, dot the runes, cross the runes. I don't know. It's not my business.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, and hopefully our next meeting will be under much better circumstances.
Oh yeah. Hopefully. And you do notice that all of the council members are once again wearing the same robe, and are all kind of holding like the same equipment. There's definitely uniform to all of them.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess Cole walks away. Just
Okay.
to get ready for teleportation.
Good to see you again, Emily.
She's like, "Hey, Gil." she's gonna go back because now she's gonna go back to her office too.
Dude, imagine
Continue
Gil on the
signing.
council. Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
So yeah, the two remaining council members that are in the room is currently Coins and Umand. And Coins, as a reminder, is the Kenku, and Umand is a mountain dwarf.
Venric doesn't necessarily have a reason to talk to anyone other than that Warforged, so he's just kind of watching.
You could ask about the Warforged.
But do I want them to know that I want to know about the Warforged?
But you remember Coins, during the actual meeting, was actually very, very friendly and very kind.
Lads, I think we should maybe get a wee bit of clarification as to the nature of this venture. Because while we are gonna go get Anarchy, I think it was pretty clear last time. We're kind of getting involved in something that is more than just a rescue mission.
Nah, it's chill. Everything's fine.
It's not chill, it's boiling hot.
The hell's chill mean? Why did I say chill?
It's when sometimes when your drink is not hot, it's cold. Sometimes you use what they call it. It's a cold box.
Yeah, why'd I suddenly want to use it in that context though?
Lad, I don't know. I rolled with it. Get it? Cool. Another rock joke.
That's very funny.
Is that
Don't worry, lad.
offensive?
We'll get you there. We'll get you there, lad.
Cole, is that offensive? What is
No.
he being rude to you?
Listen, I just try to ignore it.
Gil, I think you should be careful.
He's not racist, it's fine.
I feel like I knew somebody in a past life.
We're not bringing him back.
That's a whole nother character.
I'm gonna go to the
Yeah.
Kenku.
Okay.
Uh,
And he's gonna be talking to somebody about a theater in the area and talking about like some possible plays and what what to avoid and all of this stuff. That's the conversation that's going on when you walk up.
now I want to go to a play. Damn it. Hello, Coins, is it?
That's me.
Hi.
Hi.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
While we were here yesterday, I think his name's Harley, the Warforged. He kind of gave me a weird look when I mentioned something. Do you know anything about him? You know what his deal is, where he's from?
Oh, so Harley is from another continent very far away. So am I. I am from another continent very far away. But my parents came here, I came here. You don't need my story.
I thought it was gonna go on for a while. Like, all right, let's see where this goes.
I would have been down. I would have been so down for this.
Harley has been alive for a pretty long time. In fact, Warforged are still pretty rare. They were made specifically for a war on another continent, and then they just kind of kept. I mean, the war was over, so we were like, "What do you do with the Warforged?" I wasn't born at that time, but I know that I'm hearing the stories, and yeah, he's a bit strange. Yeah.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, he's the head of he is specifically a member of infrastructure and invention. He oversees everything to make sure that any inventions that are coming up and the final touches to make sure it's safe. Kind of our safety guy.
So he must have felt pretty bad when the ship fell out of the sky.
Yeah, that was a really rough day for him. Uh-huh.
Not our fault.
Ignore him.
I
He's fine.
didn't. I never said. Oh,
No,
where did that come from?
He's. Don't worry about him. Thank you very much for the information. If we get back relatively soon, what would be a good? Is he here often? Does he have an office here, or where could I find him easily?
Yes, he does office here. He is very private. I don't see him very often, except for during the meetings. I think you could most likely best time to catch him right after meetings, because he is almost always going and doing safety inspections. It's never ending.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, he's doing a very important job.
Yes, he loves it though.
Well,
I think it's something about making up for time. I don't know.
you know, if only we could all love our job.
I love my job.
Same.
Now I believe from Gil. Well, thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry about yesterday, and
Hey, while you're in Golvarithica, make sure you go to the theater.
we will.
I hear it's beautiful.
We absolutely will.
Okay.
And I walk away with no intention of going to the theater until after we have Anik here.
He's gonna continue with his conversation. I meant to look up the name. That's what it's called, the Dragon Parodies Theater.
Dragon Parodies.
Henrik, how did the talk go?
Well, I got some more information about the Warforged that gave me a weird look when I talked about having dreams the other day. He's apparently very old and built for a specific war. And I'm wondering if he might just be old enough that he knows the person who has given me these weird sneezes. So, yeah, we might want to talk to him at some point, but he's off doing safety inspections all the time. So, you know, good guy. Good guy.
You want to leave him a note?
I'm guessing that Gil has his notepad out right now.
Yeah, he has it in his hand.
Just
Sure, I'll rip a page off of Gil's notebook and just write a little note to.
This is not a character trait that I thought that I would stick with. Yeah, it's like later on it just made sense because he's like so inquisitive. He's like, "Oh, we're gonna make this different type of drink? Let me just write it down. Let me jot it down real quick."
Gil doesn't care about politics and nitty gritty details, finances, but details are important still, and he writes them down.
okay.
He's an ideas guy.
Do you hand it to Coins to get hand off, or just leave it on the table?
Yeah, I would hand it to Coins and
Okay.
just say, hey, for whenever, just slip it under his office door or something for me.
You got it.
Thank you. And all I would really say is, hey, saw you giving me a look the other day. We should talk. Thanks, Venric.
Okay.
Are they gonna think you're hitting on them?
I mean,
They come by with flowers.
be a real weird relationship with a Warforged.
So as the students start to finish up the circle, they gesture over to you. We're almost ready. If you would stand here for a second, we're gonna give it a little test to make sure that it works, and then
What
we'll
do you
be
mean
ready.
test?
Well, we just need to make sure that the magic happens. They kind of give you like an awkward smile. They're really intimidated by this giant man.
Just let them do what they're gonna do. I don't understand how magic works. If they say they got to do a test, they got to do a test.
The
Honestly,
professor has to make sure it's good.
yeah, I appreciate how thorough they are.
But like test it on us?
No. Like you're standing outside the circle right now.
Oh.
They're having you stand outside.
Never mind, lad. Oh, I thought we
No,
were guinea pigs
yeah.
first.
I mean, I wouldn't mind being a guinea pig.
We're gonna start it up, and then you can walk through, and then you boop.
What if the circle turns us into guinea pigs?
Don't give them ideas.
That's not the same. You're talking to a group of nerds that like take everything very literally. So
Yeah.
like when you say that, they were like, "But that's a different kind of spell," and I'm not a transmutation.
Can you
expert,
have a
but
circle of
I just-
polymorph?
like they just like having this discussion while the professor is looking over the circle, making sure everything's copacetic.
He's so used to it now, he's just ignoring them.
He's completely ignoring these kids, and they're not really kids. These are older students, but like college age.
It's that thing
still.
where as soon as you're older than somebody, past a certain age, if you're like even a year older than somebody, you're like, all right, kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody's a kid. Cool. Yeah. So the professor's like, "Are you guys ready to go? Anything last minute you need to do before we? Because it's only gonna last for a minute."
I don't know. You want a
Oh.
waffle?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sure? They're pretty good.
I had a big breakfast.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Yeah. No, okay. We're gonna start it up.
He's still thinking, by the way. Like, as they're,
I think he's thinking so much that when the magic starts, Venric and Cole are gonna have to just slowly
Yeah, just
push him in.
All right.
do we need anything before we go?
So as you push him through, you guys, I mean, it's quick. It's not like what you would expect in a sci-fi movie where it's like, oh, like you're falling or being pulled or pushed. No, it's literally like walking through a door. Suddenly, you are now in the train station.
Muffins!
Huh. Cool.
And I will say that the teleportation circle ends you up.
Oh, it's pretty.
That fancy ass train.
Yo.
It'll end you up right over here in this corner.
This is a train. This is ye old Times Square. No, this is ye old fucking
Grand Central Station.
Grand Central.
Yeah,
That's the
Grand
one.
Central Station, but with unicorns.
Unessential Station.
Yes, unessential station. Welcome to Low Guard Station.
Hell yeah.
This is
And-
cool though. I do like this. This looks nice.
Yeah.
It is bustling here. There's a lot of people. It's early enough in the morning that there's quite a few business people getting ready to go somewhere. The cafe is open, the little gift shop's open. And yeah, it's a little bit of hustle and bustle. You do see that there is a ticket station where to buy tickets. And
That was
reminder,
fast.
Low Guard is right next to High Guard, where your adventuring guild is. That building, now acquired.
Oh, right. So I guess we start looking for our destination, right?
So like I said, there's a ticket station where you can buy your tickets to get on the train to continue on to Gold Vithica, or you could step out for a little bit. Just because you buy the tickets doesn't mean you can't immediately step on the train. You don't know when the train's leaving, So,
What if we throw Panda for a loop and go to High Guard and open our guild hall?
like crazy. Never would have thought that you would do that, ever.
We walk over to the taverns on fire specifically because we did not. The whole guild hall. Flames.
I think we should at least figure out tickets and when we're leaving, and then we can go from there to see.
Aye. Let's go talk to the ticket ferry.
Ticket. So you approach the ticket station, and there is this little older woman sitting there. It looks like she's been doing this for a long time.
Gil smacks the table. Not like trying to intimidate. It's just a presence thing.
She's gonna pull her glasses down her nose a little bit. Yes.
Hello, madam.
Yes.
You see, Vedrick, you gotta be polite.
Where are you going?
We are making our way over to Goldie.
Golrithika, you got this.
Goldie.
You got this, Golrithika.
Aye.
Sound it out.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't. Do you know where you are? Do I need to call? Is somebody?
Gil.
Somebody
Oh,
own this
sound
child?
Sound it out with me, Gil. Golrith.
Golverith.
Golrith.
Golrith.
Golrithika.
Golrithi.
Golrithika. Man, we're going to Golrithika.
This is an amazing bit.
Got it. Okay. She's gonna like
All three of us.
pull out some kind of like timekeeper. So the next train for Golrithika, you can either board right away. We'll be leaving in the next hour, or the next one after that will be in about 3 hours.
Aye, an hour then.
Okay. So, do you want first class, sleeper car, or just seating car? Remember, it is a 2-day ride from here to Golrithika. If you don't get a sleeper car, you're gonna be sitting on seats upright the whole time.
What are your prices?
So let me pull that up for you.
I like to think this wonderful old lady is just slowly going into a filing cabinet and pulling out a laminated sheet.
She's not very fast either. She's very slow.
Which one is
going.
it?
I'm
Not this
picturing
one.
the old lady from Monsters.
Yeah, Mike Wazowski.
Always watching.
It's gonna be 10 gold pieces for a seat. It's gonna be 30 gold pieces for a sleeper and 50 for first class.
How many for first?
50.
And what
Does it bring
what
a
all-
bed?
Yeah.
I throw
Listen,
down
The sleeper
50.
and first class both get beds.
It's 50 is the last of my gold, but I throw it down.
No, it's okay. I still have gold. I haven't bought anything in the last wee bit.
It's like 50 per person though, right?
Don't worry about it a lot. It'd be fine.
50 per person.
Listen,
Like-
I dip into the savings, right? I don't know, it might be a wee bit, but it is a business expense.
I don't.
Listen,
We'll take
I love
3.
how Cole is sitting here with a giant coin purse.
Cole is thinking. He's like, all right, listen, guys, I'll take care of it. I'll
We'll
pay for
take-
all of this. It's fine.
We'll take 3.
Cole's like dragging his coin purse behind him, and y'all are over here fighting over the cost.
I don't know how much money Cole got.
Cole is a hoarder. He has 2,000 gold right now. You're fine.
Gil and Venric have been friends for a long time, but we still fight over who pays for the bill.
Yeah.
Either that or we both run. It depends on how we've been doing. Have we had any jobs lately? Who knows? They knows.
That's why we're so good at the continental breakfast that bit.
Just to be clear, an hour will not be enough time for you guys to go to High Guard.
Yeah, no, I figured that's
Cool.
too
Yeah,
far
no.
away.
Just making sure.
'Cause I
did
I
have stuff ready in case you wanted to go.
I think we more or less, is it fair to say I think we're on the same page of like we're just trying to get
One track
to
mind.
yeah, we're
Got
like
it.
all right, listen, we got to go save Anik here. We waste any more time, probably going to
Yep.
be gone.
Yep.
All right, I am adding my gold back into my.
So that's 150 gold total?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, what about a discount? Like
Gil? No.
No, it's fine.
Sir, are
We can
you
afford it.
trying to haggle with me?
one moment, madam. So, are we not doing this time? We're not.
She's just gonna like take the gold that Cole put
There's,
down
like-
and
Yeah.
just start getting
There's
tickets
like
out.
one train station in the whole place, or one train line that this is haggling's not a thing.
Hey, but we could try.
We kind of have a monopoly on the whole dig. All right.
There's some things we
Yes.
can't haggle.
You're a stubborn woman.
Just continue stamping.
I like the cut of your jib.
Can I get the names for these? I need your papers.
Papers presenting.
Papers.
We have, I'm assuming.
Everybody
papers.
has some kind of identification.
Yeah.
So I can't hand over the membership card and pretend to be.
If you would like to hand over the membership card, I am totally for it.
That would
No,
be amazing.
the council already knows that we were teleported here and whatnot. I'll just do the proper thing.
Got it.
I pull out a little like a necklace. It's like a coin, and it has it has the guild symbol of Gil's mom and Bodger, and then in the back it just says Gil.
All right. Just Gil.
Just kill.
And she's gonna hand you each your tickets with your names on it. Make sure you give it to the conductor when you walk in. He will take it, he will punch it, and then you go and you take your spot. And the number is correlated to the room that you are staying in.
He loves his idea at home.
Excellent.
All right. Thank you for choosing to take the rail. Have a wonderful time. She's gonna just go back to what she was doing. I think she was probably working on some kind of crossword puzzle, so she's just gonna go back to that and like takes her glasses down.
Do you have another one of those?
Would you like to purchase a crossword puzzle over at our gift shop?
Aye, the gift shop. Lads, we have time.
Yeah. Okay, bye. Just goes back to her.
Good day to you, madam.
So sorry. Goodbye.
I like her.
Thanks for the
She's a
tickets,
sharp one.
Cole.
What's
The
up?
only reason I really was thinking first class is because we're going to get Anik here. That's kind of the thing she would do. Just try to be in the headspace of Anik here.
Oh, absolutely.
I just wanted a nice bed.
Yeah, so you guys, I'm assuming we'll fast track this part. You guys go ahead, you get a couple of little odds and ends of entertainment, maybe a book or something.
Gil got a crossword.
Say it's like a silver piece or so that you guys spend each getting like odds and ends, maybe some snacks, if you get anything. And in about an hour, when an hour gets by, you guys are going to load up on the train. And I think this is a good time for us to take a quick break. We're about an hour 30 in.
Mm-hmm. That's really good, by the way.
Get a refreshment.
Nope. Sorry.
Okay. Just leave it unmuted. Don't worry about muting.
Great.
I like to imagine Daniel's on vacation in New York, sitting on a couch, has a margarita in hand, wearing nothing but a robe.
He should be
Chilling
Daniel
out.
is in
He's a lightweight.
one of those long to floor length robes.
Yeah, exactly.
Feathers with a martini. A margarita, sir. No.
Sorry, I meant martini. That's what I was picturing was a martini. I said the wrong thing.
Yeah, I guess similar Mars.
So yeah, you guys are ready to load on to the train. I am so excited about you guys being on a train, by the way.
I'm excited to be on a train in a D&D game.
So as you guys line up to get onto the train, it starts to get more and more busy as time comes to get loaded on. You see a number of people who are like your neighbors as you guys get settled into your rooms. You meet a couple of people who are just very friendly, just saying hi. There's a couple of gnomes who are carrying on like a couple of large pieces of luggage from one of the baggage cars. Looks like he's got quite a lot that he's traveling with. And a younger looking gnome that looks like doesn't want to be there at all. Pretty unhappy. And then a half-orc who is kind of just standing there watching them load stuff on carefully. But once they get the large boxes onto the train, they all head in to the train and get settled in the cars adjacent to the half orc. Is very noble looking, is very expensive clothes, seems to have quite a bit of coin. One of the gnomes, little older man, pretty rough, got, Gil would actually recognize hands of a blacksmith on him, quite clearly. And another gnome, same kind of like rough hands, younger female. And yeah, these are gonna be your neighbors for the train ride as you guys head into the train, and the train starts to roll off. And this is kind of midday. If you guys want to start talking to anybody or just
So
talk amongst yourself.
this is a real life Andy trait that Venric absolutely would also have. If he's on vacation or if I'm on vacation and people clearly are trying to be like those vacation friend buddies, I'll be real polite with somebody and talk with them, but I'm not into that. I'm here to be relaxing and enjoy the place I'm at.
Gil is all about bothering people just to talk to. Especially if he has a common link.
Especially if they're rich.
And they're blacksmiths.
Yeah, you guys get into your rooms. They're actually very nice rooms. I'm not gonna have them on the map, just so you know. They're gonna be off the map a little bit, because this map is going to serve a different purpose. But these, the ones you're seeing on here are essentially what the rooms look like. There is a section where the bed is. This is first class, so you get like your own little seating area. You get your own private bathrooms, and you each have your own room. I know that there's 2 beds on this map, but there will be just 1 bed for each of you, and a nice place to lock up your things. Yeah, it's actually really cozy, really nice. There's a dining car where you can sit and eat. There will be both lunch and dinner served both days on the trip.
How dare this be so fucking fancy and nice?
Well, you did pay for it.
Listen,
One of us definitely did.
it's Daniel's birthday. We gotta celebrate Anarchy somehow, even though they're not here.
True. I think Cole is probably feeling a little claustrophobic.
Yeah, it is going to be small.
Because he's so used to, having like an open area, especially to do like exercises and stuff. So he's going to be trying to figure out like how to get the most out of this without actually running long distances. I think he'll also be traveling from car to car, kind of giving everything the once over, just to make sure that everything is like safe and secure for all of us.
I feel like Cole eventually is going to, like, every morning we're not going to see him. He's going to be on the roof of our cart doing his meditations and yoga on the roof of the train.
Oh, that could be interesting.
Pass by a tree. He occasionally gets smacked in the face by a branch.
He probably wouldn't meditate out on top of there, but he might like do some exercises up there, like push-ups and sit-ups, and so that he's still aware of his surroundings. But yeah,
I was just gonna say, just so you know, just because we have a combat-like map doesn't mean that this is a combat situation.
yeah,
The
yeah,
map
Rolling
is
for
just
initiative.
to visually help.
right.
Are you sure about that?
I also
Dirty
think
20. Let's go.
mentally Cole, because Anakir got kidnapped in a very ritzy place, so you never know what's going to happen. So Cole's a very cautious person. I think he's still gonna be in like guard mode, but he's not expecting anything to happen either.
That makes sense. Yeah. Once it gets about dinner time, once you guys are doing whatever you guys do to entertain yourselves on this train, dinner time comes around and you guys all sit down and you see the same couple of gnomes. The half orc is sitting by himself at his own table, eating probably the most expensive thing on the menu he could get. Would you guys like to listen in on conversations at all?
Oh, absolutely.
I do.
Gil would walk up to this man and just join in on the conversation.
You are 100% right, because I was gonna get to that, especially with the one sitting by himself. It's not the money thing. It's just I notice you have the hands of a blacksmith.
No. So that's the gnomes. The gnomes are the
Oh no, that's the
blacksmiths,
gnome. Yeah, no, gnomes. We talking to gnomes.
yeah. Gil, I would love you to do a history check for me really quickly.
Oh wait, I had a thing for history. What's this? That's right. I have decent history. That's my. Oh wait, no. That's with like stoneworking. What's that? 9.
Okay, so you don't recognize this guy. This guy, while you can tell he's a blacksmith, you don't actually recognize him.
He's still going up regardless.
Okay. Do you sit down with them?
Probably before sitting down, just gents. Sorry for interrupting your meal, but I noticed that you are also in the trade.
He's gonna like put down his big old piece of steak that he was eating. He's like, "Oh, are you a blacksmith as well?"
Aye, so was me dad. Well, no, don't want to imply he's dead. Very much alive. Weirdly enough, should have died a long time ago. I don't know what's happening there.
He's gonna just shrug that off and be like, "Oh, well, would I know your dad? What's your dad's name?"
Bodger.
Oh, yeah, of course yes, of course I know. I've heard of Bodger. My name's Frug Gimlin, and you would recognize that name. You've heard that name before. Your dad probably took classes with him at some point, so he's pretty well known, but he mostly works in High Guard.
Ah, so you're Frog.
Yeah.
Hey, good to meet you.
Yes, very good.
Gilful Grimsmith.
Gil, this is my son, Pog. And the kid across from the gnome across from, now that you're getting a better look at him, he's like as close to a D&D equivalent of an emo kid as you can get. The kid's kind of like, he's not having it today. He's not happy to be there. He does not want to engage. So he just kind of barely gives you a look. Continues eating.
What's wrong with the lad?
Family, you know, it's a personal thing. Sorry about him.
Don't worry about it.
You know, teenagers. Pog just like continues ignoring. And he's gonna point out the woman that came with them as well, and that's Sabrina, my apprentice. Brought her along with us as we're going to the market in Golvrithica.
Sabrina?
Brina. So take out the sa and it's just Brina, and she's pretty quiet. She's sitting there with her, in front of my salad. And just, says, hi, and she's got a little notebook out where she's drawing, got lots of notes that she's been taking care of.
Oh, I do that too, but mostly filled with drinks at the moment. Run the tavern.
Oh, I'm learning how to be a blacksmith.
Aye, I heard. What have you made so far?
Oh, I had a lot, nothing on my own. Well, one thing on my own, but nothing big yet. Hopefully soon.
Aye, don't worry, you'll get there. The trick is in the swing. Remember, keep the rhythm.
Right. And you look at her, she's like deceptively strong. Like, she might look small, but you could tell. It's one of those like hidden muscles, you know what I mean?
Oh no, I definitely didn't think that she was like fragile.
Yeah,
it's just, you know how you just give like unasked for advice sometimes, maybe.
Yeah. Mansplaining is what you're
yes.
calling it? Yeah. Got it. So you're mansplaining to the. Okay, got it.
Yes.
note, mansplain.
Mhm.
I mean, what are you traveling for? Are you traveling for your dad or?
No, personal business. Visiting a friend.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. I love to travel. Isn't it nice just to get out?
Aye, very nice to come see the countryside.
Yeah. Over there, the not so friendly looking half-orc man over there, he's such a silly guy. That's Holg. He's one of my biggest buyers. He decided to come with us because he actually purchased one of our latest creations.
Aye, but the buyer going on a trip?
Well, he wanted to show it off as well. It's part of the market. We wanted to show off a new type of saber.
Wait, what kind of saber?
The way that he smelts it, he'll explain like the way that he smelts it is a little different. It's a mix of different metals, making it a little bit stronger, but still very lightweight. And he's gonna talk about how the buyer actually paid for the creation of it. And we're going to show it off at the market to hopefully sell some more.
Now, just between us, right? What kind of metal are you using there? I'm just trying to get I'm not trying to steal your shit, but
He says a metal that is very great.
you know what? Fair enough. Also, by the way, those over there are my mates. Lads!
I have like a whole chicken drum hanging out of my mouth. I'm like,
Cole politely waves, yeah.
Don't mind them. They're a wee bit shy.
Oh, no worries. So is Pog over here, as you can tell. He doesn't talk much. And the kid just rolls his eyes.
I want to teach Pog how to steal things.
Oh shit. That would be funny. By the end of this,
Just make the teenager a fucking menace.
Pog's a rogue by the end of this.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Do you want to sit down and eat with us? Or, I mean, I assume you probably want to go back to your friends.
I look back, give the eye like,
Cole just waves him. Go ahead.
Pog gives you a death glare, by the way.
Pog?
Yeah. He's giving you the, like, I need a no.
Wait, is it just the teenage thing?
It's a teenage thing.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to make an insight check.
Sure, let's do it. Let's do some rolls here.
Angst check.
Yeah. Checking for angst. What level of angst is
what's
he
that?
21?
at? Okay, so
Right?
he
Yeah.
clearly, there is some kind of, like, familial fighting going on. You know, when you and your dad don't get along real well, or your parent doesn't get along really well, and you have very different ideas of what's fun. You get the idea that Pog really didn't want to go on this trip, but it's kind of one of those father-son bonding experiences for him.
Gil sits down anyway.
Of course.
Listen, Pog, between you and me, don't worry about it. I know how it feels. Now, I did the blacksmithing, but that was only after a long time of Dad forcing me into it. One time I did take...
Oh, I'm not a blacksmith.
You don't want to take up the tray?
I'm a bard.
Lad. He pulls out the loot.
He's like,
Same.
Oh no.
he's like, I guess you're okay.
Aye, that's right. Listen, you can be big and tough and whatnot, but you can also be of the arts.
Sure. I have a band.
I have a hammer.
We were supposed to tour, but here I am instead.
Aye, but this is what we call the grind. You gotta make money somewhere. You can fund the tour.
And not making any money?
Aye, but you can. Lad, let me tell you something. You see that man over there? Points at Venric.
Yeah?
It's my mate. Now,
He looks like he doesn't want to be perceived right now.
Second drumstick hanging out of my mouth. Just
that's just how he is. He can help you, lad, in the art of what we call the rise and grind.
I think I'm okay. But you're weird.
Aye.
Okay, and he's just gonna keep eating.
He just says aye, and he's looking at him dead in the eyes. Like,
He just looks back down and starts eating, just like turns away from you.
Frog, your lad's alright.
And Frog and you, I guess, will continue a conversation about blacksmithing and what he's doing, why, and his future plans and everything. And Brina is going to be sitting not too far away, just very quietly writing notes. As the evening rolls on, it starts to get a little late. And it's about 8 o'clock at this point, and the Frog's gonna excuse himself. I got a big early morning tomorrow morning. I gotta take inventory of everything, so I'm gonna go ahead and head off to bed. But it was nice meeting you, Gil.
Likewise, Frog. Hopefully we'll see each other later on. I'll also tell Di to say hello.
Well, I'll still be on the train tomorrow, so maybe we can talk some more tomorrow.
Aye, fair enough.
All right, and he's gonna head off to bed.
Pug. He gives him like the you got this. They got like a thumbs up and a smile.
The biggest frown, and he has a notebook out with like really, I mean, he's not even hiding it, but he's got really angsty lyrics written down, and he's just like, he starts writing furiously.
As they walk away, Gil sighs, he's like, that boy needs to fight.
And not long after Frug heads off to bed, Holg is actually going to leave as well, getting out with like a cigar or something, heads off to his own room. And do you guys head off to bed, or do you guys stick around? There's also a bar car if you guys want to go to the bar.
is Pug still sitting at the table writing as?
Hog and Brina are both still sitting in their own own spots and not really looking at each other, not paying attention to each other, just writing.
I want to start juggling daggers and just see if I can get his attention.
I'm gonna roll to see if he cares. No.
Nah,
a 4.
that's fair.
He gives no shits.
All right, kid's a lost cause. Let's go.
Today, Ven, I tried also. I even
so
pulled out the loot. Look, it's nice and shiny. It's new.
You head off to the bar. Do you head off to bed? You don't all have to do the same thing. You could do different
To the
things.
bar.
All right.
Listen, we're in a high-class joint. Gil's gonna take any and all recipes that they have.
I will follow.
Yay.
I mean, I'm not saying like steal it from their. I mean, like he's gonna write it all down.
Cole, are you joining them, or are you gonna do your own meditation?
I think Cole probably excused himself early to head to his room to meditate and probably do some praying.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anything specific you ask?
I think the next thing that he wants to try is to ask if Anakir is safe.
You get a feeling, no words, no like signs or anything, but you get a warm feeling.
Okay.
Is it kind of a yes to your question?
Yeah, kind of a soft confirmation. Okay.
So while Cole is meditating and to himself, how long do you guys stay in the bar?
I probably would just be staying with Gil for as long as Gil's gonna be there, but I will also gently remind Gil that we don't want to leave our friends alone too long, because remember what happened last time.
Oh yeah, no, he wasn't trying to stay there the whole night, but he definitely wanted to sample the high life to see what they
He
had.
got a flight of drinks to figure out what they're doing.
Let me ask a different way. Do you guys stay past 10 o'clock, or do you leave before 10 o'clock?
I'd say before 10.
Before 10? So on your way back to your rooms, you're gonna see Pog leaving leaving those cars, the sleeper cars, and he looks like he's been through it. He looks pretty pissed, more pissed than before. And he's heading straight to the bar.
Is he old enough to drink?
We're in a fantasy world. There's no drinking age.
Listen, I don't know, man. All right, let's just assume yes.
Let's assume just old enough.
Is he like, did he walk right by us, or is he walking toward the bar?
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Do you want to stop while he's walking by or no?
Yeah. You all right, lad?
Dads are stupid. Family sucks.
Aye, they can.
Yeah. And he's gonna order a beer and get out his paper and continue writing lyrics.
Then how do we connect with the youth?
Why the fuck are you asking me? Our dads have been like gone at sea and war and like what? I don't know.
I just figured.
How do we connect with our own dads?
I don't know. I wanted to see if you knew.
What's going on, dude?
I imagine Benrick goes like, "What's going on, young man?" Like kind of awkward.
How do you do, fellow
Why don't you
kids?
give me a persuasion check to see if the youth decides that you're worth talking to?
15 plus
Yeah.
5. Dirty 20.
15. Okay, dirty 20. So, yeah, he's gonna be like, man, family's stupid. You know, like when your family is together and then they're not anymore, and it's all because of your dad's stupid career. And now you have to go on this stupid trip instead of hanging out with your band.
Do you mean like no longer together as in like they separated or like
Yeah.
That's rough.
I kind of know what that's like, except mine died.
That's not the same. That sucks, but it's not the same. You don't understand me.
Pulls out the loop. Just looks at it.
You know what? I prefer something a lot harder. You ever heard of Dragonborn Rock? That shit rocks.
Have I heard of drag? Should I do a history check? Have I heard
Sure.
of?
See if you've ever heard of Dragonborn Rock.
Sounds pretty metal.
Yeah, it's very
what's that?
metal. They even
13.
scrape their claws on metal to make metal sounds.
It's I rolled a 13.
You vaguely have heard of Dragonborn on another continent somewhere that plays some wild music, but it's never really been an interest to you, so that's about as much as you know.
You know what else is pretty metal?
Mm.
Your dad's pretty metal.
Are you trying to connect with me on an emotional level right now?
No, because see, here's the thing. We were your age at one point, and we understand what it's like to go through it with your family, especially if your family is like. My dad was also very into his career and was gone for a long time. Look, it gets better.
Aye.
Whatever, man. You don't get me. He just drinks a whole beer. Give me another.
Aye, get him another.
My dad'll pay for it. I don't care.
Well, that's not a great thing. They still have to clean that glass up, but you know.
It's okay, Venric. Let him process.
It's
I'm going through it right now.
You know how you could process those emotions a little more, though?
I'm not old enough to process my emotions in a very safe and healthy way.
You could do it with lyrics, though.
What do you think this is? He pulls up his lyrics. It's just chick. It's not. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. There's some skulls sketched into it. It's just jumbled up words.
Lad, these aren't lyrics. You jot down sketches.
It's gonna be eventually. God.
Eventually. Lad, let me tell you something about forging. You can't just keep drawing sketches. You have to do the work.
Anyway, you guys continue talking through the night.
Eventually, we're gonna fuck this kid up.
I'm assuming at some point you guys head to bed.
Eventually, but I would try to get his attention with like some sleight of hand tricks and be like, present it in a way that it's like, you want to see some fancy shit you could do on stage, but like.
All right, he cares a little bit, but he's gonna try really hard to act like he doesn't.
I'm gonna steal something off of Gil just as a a party trick. I'll give it back to Gil, but I want him to see how easy this is.
There's my underwear.
He's like, man, I get what you're doing, man, but all I want to do is make music with my band.
Well, you need money to make music.
So what do you think my dad's for?
Well, you know, if you ever want to make more money than you could ever think of, just think about it.
Yeah, whatever. And so y'all go off to bed. Pog probably stays at the bar a little bit longer than y'all decide to stay up.
Rogue Bard.
Yeah, and you guys get some good night's sleep. Lulled to sleep with the motion of the train continuing on, and as the sun starts to crest through your windows, you hear a loud, shrill scream come from a couple cars away from you.
I'm up. I'm going.
Yeah. Same.
Yep.
As you rush out and you run to the source of the scream, you find one of the attendants of the train right outside of Frug's door.
Oh no.
And she's got some towels, some things and she's like, I found him like this. I gotta go call somebody, and she runs off.
Ay, poor frog.
Do you guys go to check out what's going on?
Yeah.
So as you walk in and check inside the room, there is Frug laying on the floor and blood pooled on the floor, and the saber that he was talking about the day before right through him.
Oh no. I immediately check to see, one, if he's still breathing, two, if there's anything that I can do to help.
He is definitely gone.
Okay.
You get the feeling, I mean, he's cold, so you get the feeling that he's been gone for a bit.
Wow. Okay.
Probably at some point last night. You want to go ahead and get a medicine check?
Medicine check. Probably not very good. It's a +3. It's not bad. Let's see. That's a 18 total.
18. So I can tell that he was stabbed right through the lung.
Oh.
Which means, most likely, if he tried to scream, he couldn't.
Wow. Okay.
All right, lads, close off the area. We got ourselves a mystery. I pull out a pipe,
Someone on this train is a murderer.
like a smoking pipe.
Cool. Alright. So, yes, there is a murder here on the train, and you have a few suspects.
Henrik, where's the lad?
Oh no. Although, Cole, can you tell exactly when this happened?
With that roll,
Yeah.
unfortunately, no. Can't tell exactly, but you can tell it was sometime last night. It definitely has been multiple hours since he passed away.
I'm looking for the kid.
Okay, so he's gonna be in his own room, probably. it's not like you know where people's rooms are, but if you look at the dining room and the bar, you don't see him. You kind of infer that he's probably still in his own room.
Mm-hmm.
So Frog was dead here, right?
In his room, yes. You can see why I made a map for you guys, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At this point in the morning, I think that Brina likely would be heading to breakfast. And as she passes through, we'll pass by you guys and see what's going on and just go completely pale. What? No! What happened?
He fell.
She just looks
What?
at you, just disturbed. What do you mean? Oh no.
Last we don't know. We're trying to figure it out now. Gil pulls out the notebook to write notes.
I need coffee. I need coffee before I can deal with oh no. So she's gonna run out to the dining room, try to grab some coffee.
I think we need to calm her down. She seems like she's gonna lose it. Alright, lads, what we do here?
I went off to find the kid immediately.
Alright.
Does anybody check the room for clues?
Yeah, I wanted to say like section. Wait. I assumed that we were all like here at first.
Yeah. So you ran to the sound of the scream, which would have been at Frug's door. So you guys would have been right outside of Frug's room.
All right, yeah, we want to close off the area.
Okay. So you guys start kind of like, all right, everybody stay back,
Yeah.
Maybe somebody from the train provides some, like, ribbon to like, close off the area.
If they got it, yeah.
Investigation check.
Okay, go for it.
Investigation is... Where is it? +1. 14?
Alright, that's good enough. So as you look around, you're going to notice a number of things. And y'all are going to want to write this stuff down.
Yep.
So in the room, on the table, in front of the couch, there's going to be a notebook that's written across it saying records. You will find, if you look closely enough at the couch, you will notice hair from both Frug and some hair that is a similar color to what Pog's hair was. There is some footprints in the blood that is on the floor, but the footprints don't go out the room. It's just in the room.
Ooh,
and those are the main things that you see in the room.
So what we got the notebook labeled records. We got hair hair similar color to Frog and Pog.
And Pog, yep.
Are the footprints, I mean, I'm not there, but just throwing it out there, are the footprints gnome size or half-orc size? Because that would be pretty quick.
Ooh, yeah.
It's hard to tell. Because they are kind of like, it's like it got half of the foot into the blood and then it doesn't go anywhere. It's like that person was standing there and then disappeared.
Vanishing.
Could be Misty Step.
One little bit of information I forgot to tell you guys earlier. This is on me. When you first get into your rooms, and Frug is currently in this, but you get a pair of slippers and a robe with your room. And so Frug is laying there in a robe and a pair of slippers.
Shit.
Slippers. Okay.
Boy, I wish I had Speak to Dead.
Yeah, that would be good.
Oh man, if only you had a magic user. It's almost like I depended on not having magic for this.
Without knowing anything about them seeing Pog last night, I think Cole is immediately going to want to find the, half-orc and question them.
Okay. After the scream was heard, I'm gonna say that Hold came out of his room to see what was going on, what the commotion was about.
Mm-hmm.
So he's kind of standing outside of his room right now, kind of looking into seeing what's happening.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I guess Cole's gonna notice that they're looking in. He's gonna quietly approach and say, unfortunately I have some bad news. It seems the fellow that you were traveling with, Frug, has been murdered."
Damn it.
And I'm just gonna gauge, like, insight check to see how he reacts.
Yeah, he looks distraught. He looks very disappointed. Damn it. I can't believe it. The man was so reckless with his
Reckless with his. I'm sorry. What were you saying there? Reckless with his what?
reckless with his goods. I kept telling him he needs to lock them up, make sure that no one can get to them.
I see. During my investigation, did I happen to notice if the door had been broken into?
Nope. The door is not broken. The door was just fine.
It didn't look like it was lock-picked or anything,
No.
right? Look, we look at the lock.
No scratches around the door.
Hey,
Interesting.
Cole,
Yeah, what's up?
what do you think if we play it as if he's not dead, just gravely injured? Maybe we can spook the murderer.
I suppose so. I'm not great at lying, though.
Well, because we didn't kill him. Did we?
No.
He heard this.
No.
I mean, his car is like right next to Frug's. So like he heard the scream. He heard the attendant.
Yeah.
So you can kind of get an idea of what happened.
Maybe he's just really. I just want to see if we can play it as he's just really hurt. But I wanted him to pull. I wanted to see how Cole felt about the idea.
I don't think Cole doesn't think that they're gonna be able to that will actually work. But I don't know.
Listen, man, blame a guy for trying to use deception. Okay.
That's fair. Cole is terrible at deception.
If you
Aye,
would
but
like
you-
to make an insight check against him, go ahead.
Again, oh, against the other dude.
The half orc, yes.
Both of us or one of us?
I mean, Cole was the one investigating him, so I would say Cole.
Okay.
That says. Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Sorry, you weren't the one asking questions.
Insight.
Well, I would be paying attention.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
320. Okay.
I have a +9.
He seems very sincere
Okay.
to you. Yes. He seems genuinely distraught, and he's gonna be like, I mean, I did hear him fighting with somebody at some point last night. I was in my room reading all night.
You know more or less what time?
I have it written down. At about 9:30,
Oh.
and then I heard the door slam about 10 o'clock at night, and then that was it all got quiet after that. If you excuse me, I'm gonna. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go get some water and some air.
Of course. I'm sorry for your loss.
He's gonna walk off into the dining car.
That's where the other girl is, right?
Yep.
I
Brina.
wrote the name down. Yes, Brina.
So Venric, are you knocking on the door? Or?
Yep.
Okay. So you knock on the door. Pog's going to open the door, and he looks exhausted still. Like he probably stayed up longer than he should have. He's like,
I'm gonna talk real quiet and be like, "So, how's your head today?"
why did you wake me up?
Well,
Inside.
just real quick question. Did you happen to talk to your dad again after you drank last night? Did you just come right to bed?
No, I was up till like, I don't know, like 2 a.m. last night. And I went to bed. I didn't want to wake him.
Okay, perfect. So, forgive me for this. You're gonna have to sober up real fast. I cast light right in his face.
Jesus.
He's like, Not okay, dude. Not okay. And
I grab him by the shoulders and I say, son, your dad's dead.
What? Dude, that's not funny.
It's not funny. I'm 100% serious. Somebody used his creation against him last night.
The fuck? Why? What?
I don't know. I don't know your dad that well, other than he's a very talented smith.
The fuck did my dad do?
Just kind of glancing around his room. Do I see, like, any of the clothes he was wearing last night? Is he still in the clothes he was wearing last night?
Yeah, he did not change. He's still in the same clothes.
They're all clean.
You see the robe and the slippers sitting on the beds. Like he didn't even touch them. He just went straight to sleep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But, like, there's no sign of anything on his shoes or...
No
That's-
sign of anything on his shoes.
He's too
Shoes are
drunk to
clean.
stab his dad.
He's gonna be like, I'm gonna try to go sober up and deal with this.
I cast light again.
Ah! Why? Why?
It's
The
not
shock helps.
helping.
It doesn't help.
The shock
It's
helps.
making it worse.
The goggles do nothing.
I also pull out a loaf of bread that was just from yesterday, so it's not too stale yet. I'm like, just this, all of this.
He stuffs it in his mouth. Hey, I can go process my emotions now.
Light.
Ah! And he's gonna shut the door, and you hear the water start running, and clearly he's starting to put some cold water in his face. Okay.
Well,
I stand out at his door just for one more second, cast light again so he can see it through the flash through the door frame, and then I leave.
Go away!
I suppose the only one left to question is the apprentice, right?
Yeah.
We gotta go talk to her.
When I get back to the group, I will relay. Pog was not in a state to be able to do that with such precision. There's no way. He had his differences with his dad, but I don't think that's possible. And if you guys relay the way that the room is, I would also mention that I don't know that any of these people are capable enough to step in blood and get away without making tracks. So somebody's got some magic to them somewhere.
Yeah.
Aye. Hey, Brenna, how...
And she's just like sitting there with her notebook open. And Cole, are you also standing nearby?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
I would have gone to talk to her.
With your passive perception, you're gonna notice, looking down at the notebook in front of her, that the drawing that she has out looks exactly like the saber that was used. And there's like, it's very clearly plans and chemical compounds. I mean, it's all the notes about this particular saber open in front of her.
Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna immediately be like, hey, what you reading there, friend?
That saber was my design. And I think that Frog was Frog was kind of taking the credit for it.
Oh.
Did you feel a wee bit of maybe resentment toward him because of that?
Sadness. Disappointment. Not anger. I know would never. If this is what you're implying.
No, of course not.
You do understand that this seems like you have motive.
Look,
Hang on, can I roll a check to see if I believe her?
go for it. Insight.
What's that? That is 16.
She feels definitely distressed and like she did not want this to happen.
You know, the way you word that makes me...
Yeah.
Okay, to make it less suspicious sounding. No. She seems very, very genuine, and that when she said that she would never do this.
On purpose. Was this an accident?
It's okay, Panda. I believe you. It was somebody else. It was a third party.
I'm kidding.
By chance, are you familiar with the magic arts?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm just a blacksmith. I mean, we take her, if we're gonna go get anything enchanted, we take it to somebody.
Do you know anybody that's shown like any particular interest in what you guys have been doing lately, other than like your buyer? Obviously, they have an investment, but
yeah, Hulk's the only person, that's here that knows Frog. I mean,
do you know if Hulk knows magic?
I don't know him very well, honestly.
He seemed
genuine.
distressed, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gonna lean in to you guys. I will say that, you know how artists, their stuff gets more expensive when they're dead?
Oh. Yeah.
But you didn't hear that from me.
Of course, yeah.
It does seem weird that if they were after the saber itself, that they would just stab him with it and leave it there.
Right, because they would want to sell it if it would be worth more, unless they planned on coming back for it later.
But I know we're gonna leave you to your grieving for a minute, lads. Sidebar.
Yeah, absolutely. What's up?
Also, Venric, do you, as you walk by, going by the rooms, and you walk by Hull's room, you will find the receipt of pre-purchase for the saber from the buyer. And it is a not super bad price, but it is a good price saber. And I will say, just to throw out there, there are 2 other rooms that you guys have not gone to check.
Oh. Yeah, I suppose it's true.
Oh, no, that's true. I figured that we were doing the investigating the people first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. That's fair.
Hey, when we sidebar,
Hey, lads, we have 3 people who technically have motive.
I don't think that I genuinely think we could just write Pog off. He was hungover.
Yeah, but think about it, right? Now, I don't want to say that the lad killed his own father, but we've known situations that were a bit stranger.
Well,
Now, if he did kill his father, my thinking is that he did it because all of Frog's belongings would be passed down to him. And he is trying to start a band.
true.
They want to go on tour and they need the money.
I think if we're, I don't know if he necessarily is smart enough to think that far ahead.
But we can't roll it out, can we?
I think if
He's
we're gonna
also
go
a
with,
bard.
I think if we're gonna go with that line of thinking, Holg would have more motive for price. He got it. I mean, it's expensive. It's not like the most expensive thing I've ever heard of, but it's he paid a pretty penny for that saber. But if the smith that made it is dead and nobody else can make one like it,
Well, you see, that was not necessarily true. Brenna's the one who came up with the design.
yes. But
She has a lot of motive as well.
He was the one on, like, the face of it, though, and
Aye, but he was taking credit for her work.
even if she
And I
wanted,
tell you what, if I came up with a sword and someone else took it, I'd kill them too.
yeah, but also have to think from her perspective.
I would
even
also
if she,
kill them.
Even if she did kill him,
I would have.
the purchase has already been made, and it was signed that he was the smith on it. So that is already a far gone conclusion.
Aye, but that is more proof that is the teacher taking credit for the student's work. And to be clear, I would have killed him as well.
He keeps saying.
Gil, did you kill him?
I want to
No.
be clear. I would
Not him.
have
I
killed
would
him
have killed
if
him.
it was me.
Easily.
Gil, did you get up again after we went to bed? Are you? Inside check on
No,
Gil.
no.
Go ahead.
Oh, God. It's a dirty 20. And I
Oh,
rolled a
wow.
19.
Gil, did you kill him?
No,
Okay, great. Thank you.
not him. Listen, I would not commit the same crime twice on a train.
Twice. So you did kill
On
somebody.
a train. You killed someone on a train?
No, I never said that.
So, we're missing something here, and I think Cole is going to walk off to the unexplored rooms
Okay.
to investigate.
Whose room do you want to check first?
Does he tell us we should split off to go like check the rooms or whatnot? We need to communicate, lads.
Yeah. Cole says that he's going to go check out the unexplored rooms.
Okay.
Whichever one's
Nice.
closest, I guess.
Hold was right next to Frug, and then the one after that in the other car would have been Brina's.
We can all break off and take a room.
Yeah. Is Holg anywhere near his room?
He's currently in the dining car.
Okay. Yeah, I think Cole's going to check that room first.
Okay.
As we go by Frug's room, the crime scene, make sure the sword's still there.
Good thinking, yeah.
The room's been untouched.
The spear.
Okay. So
By the way, bards can have unseen servant, can they not?
it can, yes. Bards can technically have unseen.
What level is that, though? Like, I don't think Pog's gonna be high
It's
enough
like
level.
third.
Yeah.
It's either second or third level. I can't remember.
Okay, I rolled a 16 investigation.
And you're in Holg's room.
Holg's room, yes.
Okay. So everything looks fine. Everything looks clean. You see the robe on the bed. You don't see the slippers anywhere, but the shoes are clean. Room's clean. You can see that there's a book open on the couch that he was probably reading.
What's the book?
It's actually a first level spell.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I could have got it.
Could have got it.
Interesting.
Could have. I didn't want to do it.
Apparently, I could have too. I didn't know it was a warlock spell.
I don't suppose that book is of any interest at all. Just
It's a book that I don't know what do rich
Half-orc
people
smut.
what do rich
Just a
people
book.
read? Yeah, it's half
Yeah.
it's half orc smut. Yeah, that's what he was reading.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
It's Tusk
Tusk
Love.
Glove.
Tough glove, yeah.
Yes, that one keeps coming back. Tusk Love.
Classic.
So Venric, are you checking out Brina's room?
Yeah.
Okay. When you open the door, you see the room Pretty clean. A lot of papers, but like mostly just more notes, more designs, more ideas all over the place. Nothing of interest with the papers, but also the robe and the slippers sitting in the room. Looks like she probably recently cleaned up. There's some used towels. Towels look clean.
Windows all look untampered with.
Windows are untampered.
Boring. I'm leaving.
Okay.
I'm checking Pog's room.
Same. Somebody already checked Pog's room. There was nothing of interest in there other than angry lyrics on the bed.
I check again. No.
And like I said, the robe and the slippers were untouched. He
You know, a
slept
room I
in
did
the
want to
in the
check.
bed.
I did want to get a double take at Frog's room because I didn't necessarily go in.
Okay. Yeah, he's in the robe and slippers on the floor. There's a book on the table with written out what does it say? Records on it.
I lift up one of the sandals to look at the bottom.
The
Slippers.
slippers?
Mhm.
Okay.
Is it clean?
The slippers he's wearing? No.
So they have blood on them?
Yeah, the ones he's wearing currently have blood on them.
His
'Cause
own.
he is in his own blood. You're talking about Frug, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He's laying in a pool of his own blood.
But there's blood at the bottom of the slippers?
I mean, I assume there was. I mean, when you don't die right away from a stab to the lung, so he probably rolled.
Listen, I gotta ask these questions or I'm investigating.
All I'm saying is, if there was blood on the bottom, it's irrelevant to the investigation. How about that? Red herring.
I read the book.
You read the book? Great,
Yeah.
thank you. It's almost like I put it there for a reason.
That was the second thing I was gonna do. I just wanted to. I had a theory in my head.
Yeah, I'm a theory. I puff the pipe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. The
Yeah, I wanted to have like the Sherlock pipe. I don't
Yeah,
know where
the
I got it
Sherlock
from. It
pipe.
was on the train. I just took it.
So when you open up the book, and you flip through some pages, nothing stands out until you get to the page of the point of sale for the saber. It does actually credit Brina for the saber in the records. And there is a note in the book saying that at the market, he is going to announce Brina getting ownership of her own shop in Golverthica.
I know who it was. It's Venric.
Good job.
Slowly but surely, the party will understand I've been evil this whole
The
time.
whole time.
Lads, I think we should get everyone together.
Okay.
Check the windows in his room.
In whose room?
In Frog's room, in the murder place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah,
Should I investigate check?
sure. I was just gonna give it to you.
Oh, okay, never
Go
mind.
for it?
No, you can give it.
Yeah, if you're just gonna
I'll
give it to
take
us,
the freebie.
It does look like there's a lock on the windows. While the window is not open, it does look like the lock is unlocked.
Oh.
Is it like a latch kind of?
Yeah.
That makes me think, is there bloody footprints on his bed or something going to the window?
No.
To the window. Sorry.
This window?
Yep.
And the couch is
mean-
clean aside from the hair?
Yeah, the couch is clean.
Any like low level caster can just prestidigitation, like
True.
just wipe
Yeah,
that
but here's
shit
the thing,
away.
right? It's a mystery, so I'm gonna assume they didn't do it.
Maybe the DM didn't think about prestidigitation.
Oh yeah.
There are many of things that could happen here.
David.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Magic get too big. I assumed this was more grounded.
Just assume that magic is probably not a factor here.
Okay.
No, that's perfect.
The crime of passion.
Yes, passion, love, maybe not love, greed.
Definitely greed. Venric's been
Yeah.
thinking about stealing the sword the whole time.
All right, hold on.
Wow.
But before we get everybody else together,
Uh-huh.
I'd like to compare notes between the three of us
Go for it.
as to what we have seen.
Yes.
Are we RPing this, or do you guys just want to talk about it so we can get through it faster?
I think we spent quite a lot of time on this already.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Slippers and robes. Who had them in their room and who didn't? Also, who seemed like they actually used them? Because everybody allegedly went to sleep.
Right.
Yeah, the kid didn't use them at all. Did we
Okay.
see the robes in Holg's room? I don't remember.
There
Sorry.
was there were robe, but no slipper.
Hmm. Was he wearing the slippers when we talked to him this morning?
No.
Hmm.
Okay, so those are slippers that are missing from the equation.
Could have taken the slippers off because didn't we say that?
Bloody slippers.
Yeah, the footprints were in the room, but they didn't lead out.
Yeah, and the slippers, the footprints were like half big.
If
So he could have been the tiptoe.
If Holg found out about Brina getting credit for it, maybe he didn't want that because he wanted the unique piece from this master craftsman.
Maybe.
Brina wouldn't know about that.
If I'm being honest, I don't think he'd care about that part. My suspicion right now is toward Brina. Brina has every reason to be salty about the fact that like he is not only making a lot of money off of her design, but is also taking credit for it. He's doing a lot of shit for her, but she doesn't know about it. Pog, I think, also has a thing.
You would know that if the price would not change if it came out that it was not Frug's. It would stay the same. The price would only increase if it remained that it was Frug's creation.
Right.
True.
So if it came out that it was actually Brina's, the price would not change.
Okay.
And I don't know that she would necessarily want to kill her master, because I don't know, like there's a lot of like samurai stories about the apprentice killed the master. I in blacksmithing,
But that could be what would. Here's the thing. I don't think that it is fair to rule anything out because of a trope. I think it is fair that if it is within the realm of possibility, we need to take it into account.
The other thing is when she saw it, she went fucking pale.
Yeah.
But murderers do that too. If you good at lying, you can do that.
I don't think you can fake like blood leaving your face. That's like a visceral, uncontrolled bodily response.
Yeah, you can. I'm doing it right now. Hang on.
All right, let me see the pigment leave your face right now, you fucking rosy cheeked motherfucker.
Yeah.
Edit in some siren sounds right now.
Anyway, continue.
Oh, continue.
We all die on the train.
Damn, aneurysms.
We decide that the mystery is too hard. We crash the train.
We hijack a train? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, this is a heist now.
Oh god.
Weren't thinking about that one, were you, Panda?
He said the spear was in the lungs, right? So are we ruling
the
out?
saber, yes.
Yeah,
The saber. So we're ruling out that they didn't do it to themselves.
Oh yeah.
No, they're not doing it to themselves.
The apprentice is a smith. Do they necessarily look like they have combat experience? Because a well-placed strike like that,
No.
somebody knew what they were doing, and the person
Yeah.
purchasing a saber might have some sword skills and missing
He
slippers.
might. I think one of the things that we definitely need to do, and it's information that we're missing, is who was where at what time.
Yes.
Because the only person that we
Yeah.
can like semi account for is Pog, because we knew that he was drinking, but also for how long, and he was lit. He didn't really like his father that much.
Right. Well, they said
Yeah.
that they had heard someone last night at 9:30.
We should gather them and ask all together.
Yeah.
And David has a good point. Make sure you guys stick to the facts that you have
Yes.
Right.
and not try to make up facts.
Yeah.
Oh no. I'm still separating the two, because the facts that we have is that the hair of both the father and the son, or at least hair that is the similar color of the father and the son, are in the room. Their footprints at the doorway. The window was unlocked. The door was not tampered with. This guy's slippers are missing, which everybody still has all their shit.
Did the hair look like it was just a situation like they were sitting on the couch and there was some hair there?
You also heard that they were fighting at some point that
Yeah.
night before
At
he went to the
About
bar.
9:30. Yeah.
Yeah, and the only person that can account for any other fighting outside from their fighting is Hugh. So we would need to see if that correlates between when this dude left.
Yeah, we need to have Pog and Holg in the same spot and ask Pog, hey, we heard you and your dad had a fight last night. Around when were you talking to him?
Alright,
See
I'm
if
gonna
that
move it over here.
corroborates.
Cool.
Yep.
I'm running down the train.
Just remember, somebody in here is lying.
Yes.
You just gotta figure out where the lie is.
We could kill them all.
Kill them all.
All right,
Someone in this room is a murderer.
Hugh. At what time did you hear the fighting?
Holg?
Hogue. That's the one. Hogue.
Oh God.
Holg, Holg.
I even wrote down his name, but it stayed as Hugh in my mind, and I'm sorry about that.
At 9:30.
At 9:30. Did you hear a lot of yelling by chance?
Yeah, they weren't very quiet about it. Pog's gonna be like, yeah, I had a fight with my dad.
Was it about 9:30?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
And then I went to the bar because I was upset.
We know that you were at the bar.
And I was there till about 2 a.m. And I went straight to bed.
And you.
But I know. Where were you around that time?
Brina?
Rina.
I keep mispronouncing it.
Marina.
Is it the accent?
I think he just purposely mispronounces everything. I think that's
Fuck
just
it, it is what
canon
it
now.
is.
Never gets anything right.
Like a face, amazing with name.
Brina's gonna be like, I went to bed around 9 o'clock. I did want to go talk to Frug I wanted to confront him about the saber. And Hulk kind of is like looking, listening. I wanted him to make sure that he gave me the credit for the saber, but I decided not to.
Holg, where are your shoes? Your slippers?
Hulk's gonna be like, I never got any slippers.
Boys, gentlemen,
Inside check.
boys, we all got slippers, right?
All three of us put our fucking hand to our ear and we're like,
14 plus 9, 23.
Fucking
All right.
I have a +1 to insight for a 19.
I have +7.
You think he's lying?
Oh, that's a lie.
He's gonna go on about how these people on the train, they're useless. They forgot my slippers.
Hold real quick. In my room, I can't open the fucking window to get air for the life of me. You know how to unlock that?
Yeah, of course, it's just a little... He stops. Goes a little pale. Why?
Just curious.
No reason. No reason.
Cole immediately goes to grapple him.
Yeah, I was just about to say
I don't want this motherfucker running.
bro. You know what's funny? This is like the fourth time that Cole and Gil are in the same mindset, because I was dead ass about to say I use charge.
I think the two of them like sandwich him. I don't think this man has a chance.
This man is... I mean, he doesn't look... I mean, he's a half-orc. He's hefty. But he also lives a very cushy life. So
True.
He just is like, unhand me! How dare you? I'm gonna have to talk to my lawyer.
I cast light in his face.
God damn it, Vendrick! Bloody hell!
And you solved the murder on the Lightning Express. Congratulations, guys.
That was
I want to
great.
make sure that we know that Brina knows that she was gonna get credit too.
Oh yeah, you let her know, and she just starts bawling. She's like, she tries to talk through the bawling. She's, yeah.
I really wish I would have gotten calm emotions.
Gil also tries to console Pog.
Pog's like, I guess I'm gonna have to take on the family business, or oh god, I don't know what to do.
It's all right, lad. Here, listen. Here's my address. If you need anything, feel free to reach out. Now, just so you know, Arwen's not gonna be that happy, but it's fine.
You own a tavern?
Aye.
You might want to have him talk to your dad. Maybe he could learn from your dad a bit. Also, when you are blacksmithing, just keep in mind that hammer beats can make really cool rhythms. Just keep some of those things in mind.
Aye.
Oh my god.
He's right.
I was just gonna give the business to somebody that I wants. I have my own hopes and dreams.
Aye. Fair.
No.
I mean, I could be like the owner, right? Like, I could like own it and then hire other people to be blacksmiths,
Yeah.
and like I get like money from their work, and
Aye,
like
there you are. You see, look, you're becoming a business owner. Think not of the death. Think, future.
Definitely take the card, talk to Arwen. She's really good at business. She might be able to explain.
maybe I should go to like business school.
Aye, but also talk to Arwen. We can partner up.
Okay.
Oh, I feel bad for the lad.
New Bard subclass College of Business.
That's where we're going to end today's session.
I think we broke like 3 of this guy's ribs.
Yeah, I'm pretty between literally a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys again for coming and watching the stream live. Of course, later on you will be able to find the VOD at the YouTube channel, YouTube/Dice-Sociation. Also, Raid Panda Pajamas, Twitch. And yeah, we'll see you guys in another 2 weeks. Yay!
Yay!